So what practical steps can housing providers take to tackle racism within their organisations but also within their communities?
Okay, I think the first thing is they've got to look at the data in terms of customer profiling, who's working where are people in terms of their senior leadership. And these are all things that when regulation was in place, housing associations were expected to do. So once you've seen that you haven't got people in leadership positions, once you've seen that maybe you're not addressing the needs of your communities because maybe your tenant base isn't reflecting the communities out there need housing, and you have the data, that needs to go to your board with action plans. And I think too much of what is happening at the moment is that associations are doing the we don't know what to do, you know, what can we do, or we can't recruit people because they don't want to work for us, woe is me. The data is there for them to do something about the issues in terms of inequality, discrimination, and actually, in a sense, not showing that you can be diverse organisations. And I think the one thing I would say that you have to do is ultimately look at your organisation in terms of what you're portraying. So I think at the end of the day, if your culture is so white that you are leaving people outside the door not feeling like they can come in, you've got to do something about that.
And what kind of part can recruitment play in kind of tackling this?
I think there's a couple of things. Stop going to the same old. And I think one of the panel members mentioned about using agencies. Recruitment agencies have a list of people, whether it's for board membership, whether it's for chief execs or whatever, that they churn out. And you've got to be clear in your specification that at the end of the day you want a diverse group of people to come to be selected, and that you're not just going to put up with the same people that they're carting out, let's face it, at every opportunity, because then they're not doing the job, are they? You know, that's the top and bottom of it, they're not doing the job. So if you're going to go out and do the recruitment yourself, whether it's for board members, then look at community groups, look at who's out there, look at the third sector, whatever. Don't keep going to the same old, well, we'll just advertise it in this housing paper or that housing paper. Who's out there that you want to attract? And I think one of the things that really struck me from the panel and what Ulfat Hussain was saying is, it's absolutely outrageous if you're saying to me that you haven't got the talent out there in BME communities, because the talent is there.